What's going on, all you gamers? Here we are back with some more Outriders, and today is kind of a special day for me because finally, after about 3 months of playing this game, I've finally been able to get the Lava Lich helmet. The helmet that I was aiming for, kind of for day one as part of one of my builds, is finally here. So if you'd like to know how many Noah hunts I had to do to get this thing to drop, because I just couldn't get it to drop in my game any other way through doing expeditions or anything, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon? I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in gaming, hints, tips, guides, builds, and just some fun gameplay, and of course reviews of the latest upcoming games. But for today, I'm here to tell you exactly how many kind of monster hunts it took for me to get this, and if I think it's worth it. Honestly, this has been an absolute nightmare. They really need some kind of a target farming system, some way to get the loot, especially the helmets, which are just crazy RNG. I don't even know what the drop chance is on them, but it is extremely low compared to the rest. Now, to put things in perspective, I'm going to chuck up on the screen exactly how many expeditions I've done, and 95% of those are on my pyro. So it will give you a kind of little bit of insight on why they need to sort out the loot system. Right, so as you can see, I have run 1,126 expeditions.
Why?
Like I said, 90-95% of them are on just my pyromancer, and almost all of them, apart from obviously the start, were CT 14s or 15s. I would say pretty much all of them are CT 15s. And even after that amount of runs, I still couldn't get this piece of gear to drop. So I had to do the Noah's Hunts exploit in order to see how many it would actually take. And this is how many it did. So what I'm going to do is chuck on all of the results, and then afterwards I'll put on the screen what exactly dropped, and I'll give you my opinion on whether or not it's worth doing. Now, just in case you don't know how to do the Legendary Hunts exploit, I will chuck it up top right now, but all in all, I would say it's definitely worth doing if you're struggling to get the last piece of gear you're after. Right, so hopefully you could see from those results, even though it's not the fastest thing in the world, it wasn't a one and done thing, it was a this had to be done over a few days type of thing. It's still well worth doing, just for the sheer fact you can do it at your own pace. It's not quite as annoying, even though it's very tedious, even though it's very time consuming, and as you saw, there were some things that turned up a lot more than others. Looking at you, Cannonball, as always. But for myself, I think this is definitely worth doing if you cannot get that one singular piece of gear to drop like me. I've been playing this game for 3 months. I managed to get it in 2 or 3 days, I can't remember exactly. I've been coming back to the hunt for a while. Do it at your own pace. Turn off the console if you get too bored. Come back again the next day, keep doing it until you get what you want. As always, guys and girls, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, take care. I'll see you on the next day.